Hello everyone, I am Poonam Kukna. Today I will give you lecture on introduction of Python. So Python is a computer language. It was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991 when he was working with National Research Institute of Mathematics and Science in Netherlands. Python was named from a comedy series, Monty Python's Flying Circus, which was telecasted on BBC. Python can be used as object-oriented language and procedural-oriented language. So Python is a very easy learning language as most of its syntax seems to be like in English. It is possible to get desired output in minimum instructions. It is an interpreted language. It is a complete language in itself, and it is very easy to download and install Python. It is a platform independent, and we can run it on any operating system. It is also a portable language, and it is free open source language. So we can download it without paying any fee from the online website. So it is possible to develop various apps with Python, like we can develop GUI apps, web apps, games, DBMS apps, or scripting, etc. So next step is how to install Python. As I have earlier told you that it is freely available on the net. So Python can be downloaded from the website www.python.org. So it is available in two versions, Python 2x and Python 3x. So in this lecture, we will download 3.6.5 here. So open www.python.org on any browser. So the next step of the installation is you will get this screen. So you have to scroll down and click on the downloads. Here you will get the Python 3.6.5. You have to click on this, and after that you have to download installer as per your operating system. For example, if your operating system supports 32-bit, then you have to download for 32, and if your operating system supports 64-bit, then you have to download for 64. Both are available on this website. So now you have to run the downloaded setup. So it will look like this window. So now you have to click on install now. You can install Python in this manner, and after installation, we will open Python idle 3.6.5. So here you have to click. After clicking this, you will get this window. So an operating system Python idle 3.6.5, a window will be opened which will look like this, and you have at this window you have to write your commands which you want to run, or you can also write the whole program on this window. So after installation, we have to write our programs. So you can work in Python in two ways. First is interactive mode and second is script mode. Both have their own style of working. Interactive mode works like a command interpreter, as shell prompt works in DOS prompt or Linux. So it will work like that. Next, we can execute any instruction of Python with this. These icons appears in the previous window. So you can execute any instruction of the Python with this. So we can run a complete program by writing in the script mode, which is the second mode. So first of all, we will discuss about interactive mode. So this is the window where we are writing our program. So I have written A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. So here I am doing the sum of two numbers. So next command is print. The sum is C. Here C is the variable in which I have stored my answer. So you will get the output as the sum is 30. So it is very easy to write programs in the Python. So this is the example of interactive mode. So if you want to write the same program in the script mode, then you have to follow these steps. You have to click on the file, then new file. After clicking the new file, you will get a new window in which you have to write the same program. After writing this program, so this is the script window. You can write the complete program here, and afterward you can save this program by clicking on the file option and then save. You can save the program with extension .py. So as I have saved my program with the name my first program.py. So .py is the extension used for the Python. Like in the C, we use extension .c, and in C++ we use extension .cpp. So in Python, we will use the extension .py. So then after writing and saving your program, you can run your program either by clicking the run menu or by using the F5 key. So both options you can use. So when you run your program by clicking on the run module or using F5, we will switch to the interactive mode where we will get the output of the program. So in the script mode, the output will be displayed in this window, which we were earlier using for the interactive mode. So your output will be showed here. Next is after installation, we will discuss the Python fundamentals. So as in all languages have their own character set. Character set is the valid characters that a language can recognize. So every language has its own character set. So for the Python, the character sets are, first is letters. So in Python, we can use capital and small a to z, digits 0 to 9, special symbols like minus, plus, multiply, and divide, etc. White spaces like blank spaces, tab, carriage return, new line, and form field. So these are the some of the character sets which are these are the character sets used in the Python programming. Next is the tokens. So as you all know, the tokens are the smallest individual unit in a program. So there are 5 types of tokens in Python. These are same as whichever you are already using in C, C++, Java, etc. So first is keyword, second is identifiers, literals, operators, and punctuators. First is token. So tokens are the reserved words in the library of a language. Every language has some reserved words which have some special meaning and a special purpose. They are used only for that purpose and cannot be used as identifiers. So these reserved words are called keywords. So in Python, we have 33 keywords. So these keywords are displayed in this table. These are false, none, true, and, as, assert, class, continue, def, del, elif, else, finally, for, from, global, if, import, is, lambda, known, local, not, or, pass, return, try, while, with, yield, break, accept, in, raise. So all these keywords are in lowercase except the 3. These 3 are true, false, and none. These are used with capital, first letter capital. All other will be used in the small cases. Next, a token is identifier. So the name given by a user to the entities like variable name, class name, function name, etc. are called identifiers. So these are the naming conventions. So there are some rules for the identifiers. So identifiers can be a combination of letters in lowercase or in the uppercase, starting from A to Z, or the digits 0 to 9, or an underscore. So whenever you write an identifier or give a name to some variable, you have to use the combination of these, like letters, digits, and underscore. So it cannot start with a digit. The identifier cannot start with digit. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. We cannot use special symbols like ampersand, hash, etc. Underscore can be used in identifiers, as we have explained earlier. Comma or blank space are not allowed within an identifier. So these are some of the rules which you have to follow while writing the identifier or using them as the variable name, class name, or function name. Next token is literals. So literals are the constant values. Literals can be defined as data that is given in a variable or constant. So literals are of various types: numeric, string, boolean, special, and literal collections. So in a numeric, we have int, float, and complex. In boolean, we have true and false. In special symbol, we have none. So literals, in numeric literals are immutable. Immutable, here the word immutable means the value of the literal, once we give to a variable, that cannot be changed. So numerical, the example of some of the numerical literals are 5, 6.5, and 6 plus 9, meaning whatever the answer you will get. So these are some of the examples of the literals. Next is string literals. String literals can be formed by enclosing a text in the quotes. We can use both single as well as double quotes for a string. So example of the string literals are, we can use the double quotes and write all the characters. We can also use the numeric values. These can be also written in double quotes or single quotes. If a numeric value written in single or double quotes, it will be treated as a string literal. So these are some of the valid string literals. Next literal is Boolean literal. A Boolean literal can have any of these values, true or false. Next is special literal. Python contains one special literal, that is none. None is used to specify to that field that is not created. It is also used for the end of lists in Python, which we will discuss in next lectures. So last literal is literal collections. So collections such as tuples, lists, dictionaries are used in Python. Next token is operators. An operator performs the operation on operands. Basically, there are two types of operators in Python according to the number of operands. First is a unary operator. Second is binary operator. Unary operator performs the operation on only one operand. So the operand will be 1 in the case of unary operator. The examples are unary plus, unary minus, bitwise complement, and not. That is logical negation. So these are used with only one operand. Unary plus shows that it is a positive number. Unary minus shows that it is a negative number, and so on. Next is binary operator. The binary operator performs operation on two operands. So that is why it is called binary operator. So examples of binary operators are plus, minus, which are used for summation, addition of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers. multiply, divide, and etc. Next token is punctuator. So separator or punctuators are the some punctuation marks which we use in our programs. For example, colon, comma, parentheses, braces, brackets, etc. Thank you. Have a good day.